It's been fascinating for me to watch the worldview of the students change as they realize the massive impact that business and digital technologies can have in solving one of the world's big problems.
When you're in business school, you have a lot of opportunities to travel, but getting out there and actually doing work is another thing entirely. I wanted to expand my knowledge to a real global challenge that had scale and had scope. When I learned about the Unique ID India program, it was an opportunity to address a challenge that is literally going to affect 1.2 billion people on the planet.
We all know that India is a land of extremely large number of people, but there seems to be a substantial fraction of them that we can't see. As far as government benefits go, as far as the economic institutions go, changing this is the goal of the UID initiative. Yes, economic institutions lead to progress, but in order to access these economic institutions and benefit from them, you need identity. You need to be able to prove that you are who you say you are.
Our project was specifically to look at the applications of the Unique ID identity platform, specifically in areas such as education, healthcare, and financial inclusion in India. We had the opportunity to work directly with Professor Arun Sundararajan, who really has been involved with Unique ID since its inception.
This is not just a student project, this is something that the students are translating what they learn at Stern and the context of the UID into real-world impact.
We discovered that 400 million people had been given this form of identification. Our job was to devise different entrepreneurial opportunities for companies to come in and provide services to individuals who'd been outside of the market mainstream.
What's fascinating to me about the experience of working with these 3 student teams is that we didn't pick baby problems. How do you transition government services from their existing forms with the stakeholders who have vested interests in sort of keeping the status quo to this UID-enabled form?
Every meeting that we requested, we got with high-level venture capitalists, with individuals who are in the government of India, and entrepreneurs that were starting tens of millions of dollars worth of business. And you don't get that every day when you're out there working.
I would not have been able to address these problems on my own without the help of a highly qualified set of MBA students. These students have presented their results to the leadership of the government of India, and these recommendations have been very well received. In a couple of cases, I have actually seen some of their recommendations start to be implemented.
I really think that it's the type of opportunity that you can only get at Stern.